Hi folks. Welcome to the Async API community meeting. My name is Tuli and I'll be your host today. We'll wait for an additional 5 minutes, just 5 minutes until we see anybody joining here live with us, not on us actually, live. Give us we'll wait for 5 more minutes, then we can start the community meeting. Okay, 2 more minutes to go. Let's wait to see if anybody else is joining. One more minute to go before we start. All right, it's 5 past. So let's get started. Whoever joins us can find us on the way. So hi everyone. Morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where or what time you're watching this call. My name is Tuli and I'll be hosting today's community meeting. Today live, I'm joined by Anushka. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Hi Anushka. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Actually, yeah, thanks. You pronounce this correctly. Hello everyone, I'm Anushka Saxena. I am a recent graduate from India and I've done my master's in information technology. So this is my first time joining the async API community call and I look forward to knowing more about how can I get involved and contribute more. So yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank, thank you so much. I have one more question. How did you find about Async API?
Um, Actually, I was a part of a community where we discuss open source projects. So I came across the async API project from there. And then I followed
Very
the
nice.
website and community calendar. So from there, I got to know that today is the call. So
All right, nice. Thank you so much for joining. We are glad to have you. We also have Bami on the call. Hi Bami. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I am Bami, and I am the community marketing specialist at Async API. It's nice to have you all here. We have a lot of people joining us today. So yeah.
Awesome. We also joined by Chris. Hi Chris. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Chris. I work at IBM with Dale. Actually, you might know Dale, and I'm just trying to slowly start getting more involved with the community and figure out what's going on.
Okay, thank you so much, Chris. And of course, long time no see. Hi, Lucas. Would you mind
Yeah, we have
introducing
Lucas here
yourself?
today.
Yeah,
The
it's been a
elephant in the
long
Holidays
room.
over.
The elephant in the room.
Yeah, so I'm Łukasz Górnicki. I'm based in Poland. And I'm one of the maintainers in Async API, also the current executive director of the initiative. And yeah, that's me.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, Lucas. Nice to meet you. All right, cool. So let's get to the agenda. So, as you all know, for those who don't know, so usually the community meeting is a two-part meeting. So it's combined with the conference working group meeting. So, we have another person joining. Hi, Faut. Would you like to introduce yourself? I hope I couldn't pronounce it correctly.
Hi, good day everyone.
All right. Thank you so much for joining in. So, so usually our community meetings is more like a two-in-one. So we have the community meeting all together with the conference working group meeting. So as usual, we will start with the conference working group meeting, then jump over to the community agenda. So first on my agenda for the conference working group is London. London is in 14 days time. So yeah, I'm so excited. We only left with 14 days to go to the London conference and preparations are underway, I guess. Yeah, preparations are underway. And also for those who haven't gotten their tickets, please make sure you get your tickets. And you can also have a glimpse at our agenda as well. I will just drop the links here. Yeah. So that is what I have for London. London is in 14 days time. Then the next thing I have is the online conference. So yesterday I announced that the online conference page is up. Shout out to the work Ashmeet and Ace did. It was a long road to get here, but yeah, finally the page is up and now everybody can start submitting their proposals for the online edition. So the deadline will be on the 20th of September, and the conference will be happening on the 30th of October. So please make sure you hurry up and submit. I think we have 2 weeks until we close the CFP for the online conference. So if you'd like to join us, if you're not able to travel or you would like to join us for the online conference, please be sure to submit your proposals. And yeah, I'm happy to see the agenda coming along. And yeah, for the tasks, for the online tasks, I'll take this week to update our working group board, to start delegating the tasks that we need. I think we need to like start with design banners. Bami, I think you also have the volunteers sheet.
Yeah.
Then we can
Yeah.
start yeah. We also need to start reaching out to the volunteers, those who like to do the marketing, those who like to do the program coordination as well. I think we should start doing that now. So yeah, I will take the week to update the board and start delegating some of the tasks. Any questions on that?
Restream. So
Yeah.
so we have the license is extended because it was usually around September, October when it was expiring, but this time it's already extended, so we're covered on
Okay.
this side. But do you have someone who's like like, for example, like did we have a decision if it's gonna be live presentations or recorded presentations that are played? Do we have that?
It will be recorded sessions since with the internet and everything, so it's much best that we do recording like how we did in previous years. Then the speakers can join like in the start of the call or in the end of the call to answer some of the questions. But yeah, it will be definitely recorded.
Okay, cool. So, because somebody has to like whoever from the volunteers will run the event, somebody has to like book some time upfront to like set up Restream and play with it. Because there are some, I'm subscribed to some newsletters from Restream, and they are having some new features like some custom music generated by AI that can be played in the background during breaks, etc. And we need, for example, like in the past, we were during breaks, we were showing logos of sponsors, or we had this frame around the videos with the logos. So these multimedia, I think would be the name.
Yeah, multimedia banners.
Banners, yeah,
Yes.
we also need them. Need volunteers for that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, it is part of the task that I will create this week. Then for the Restream, yeah. Once I get like the volunteer sheet from Bami, then after the London conference, I can start to like sync a code to like play around, show them how to use Restream. I think that will be the time where we close the CFP as well. So yeah, I will definitely add that. Let me write it down before I forget actually. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Anybody else with a question edition?
Maybe just
Okay.
to add to this Restream thingy that
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can also do testing in production. What I mean is that like the conference is at the end of October, right? So
Oh,
we
yes, it's
still
an end of October.
so we still have a plenty of time. So we can figure out, just come with an idea for some webinar about some subject at the beginning of October, for example. Like, I don't know, 2 presentations webinar, or even 1 presentation webinar, or interview, or whatever. And we could, or actually the interview with HDI maybe. So Bami, like you could maybe think about like, instead of doing it live,
Okay.
you could record it with manual. You could have this interview session, of course, online, but recorded. Then, of course, signed off at the end, like if manual agrees to publish it, if you agree to publish it, and then you could schedule it for public streaming through Restream. So you would have this like production experience with Restream, like how to upload the recording,
Okay.
of the pre-recorded interview, how to start live streaming it, how to how to kick off the live stream with some music at the beginning, how to finish it with some
All right.
even some banners like, hey, the new sponsor. So this could be like tested in real environment, really.
Yeah, yes. I think we have a lot of interviews coming up. We want to also like have interview sessions with the GSOC folks. So we can also have that as well, and
Oh yeah,
to upload that too.
yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking about GSOC, mentors, please encourage your mentees to also submit proposals for the online conference. We would like to hear their stories as well, like how they are progressing with the project. So definitely, if you're a mentor or you're a mentee watching this call, please submit your proposals to the online conference. And if you don't know how to structure the whole CFP, just ping me. I will be there to help you and share some ideas. I'll be there. So that is what we have for the online edition. And finally, the Async API Conf in Paris. CFP is still open. I think we have 2 more weeks until we close the Paris online conf. So just as a reminder to everybody, like to submit their CFP. And yeah, I'll also do like reach out to folks just as a reminder to say, hey, CFP is closing in 2 weeks. Please make sure you submit your CFP. Let me share the link as well down here. All right. That is all that I have from the conference agenda. Anything that I might have left out?
Yeah. Do you need help with anything?
Yeah. Paris. Paris is our main event, right? So if you know anybody, please redirect them to the submit your proposal. Please.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That is all for conference. Then let's jump right to the community agenda. So first thing, our mentorship program planning is already underway and we've started collecting project ideas. So if you have any project ideas for the mentorship program this year, please submit Please drop your project ideas on the discussion as well. Yeah, on this discussion, that's where everything is from why we do the mentorship program, what is our focus point this year, especially like since we are prioritizing maintainership projects. What is the maintainership all about? The timeline, what is in for like mentors as well, what is the project budget. So all the details are in the discussion, so please make sure you run through it. Yeah, and I think the deadline for project submission is until the end of this month, until the end of September or mid-September, I'm not sure, but yeah, please make sure you submit your project ideas. Then if you like to also mentor at the same time, you can also drop your name. Another call for mentors discussion as well. You'll get to understand what being a mentor is all about, especially in open source. What are your pecs? It's not always about free mentorships. There are also perks in it. So please make sure if you're interested in mentoring this year, please just read the discussion and drop a comment if you want to mentor again this year. So that is what I have for mentorship. Does anybody have any questions or additions? All right. Okay, cool. That will be all. Then the Bounty Q4's project is it project or issue submissions is open. So if you're a maintainer, please, if you're a maintainer, the Bounty program is for you. It was made for you. So please make sure that if you have any issues that you don't have time to work on, please submit them under the Bounty program. If you have the Bounty program is not limited to only coding projects. If you have design, if you have research, if you have docs related projects, please submit them under the Q4. So I will share the link. Please do submit your issues. I'm not sure the deadline is on the 15th of September. So we still have 14 days. Is it 14? More or less 14 days to submit your issues before the deadline. So make sure you do. Yeah. That is all that I have on the community side. I don't know. Lucas, Bami, is there anything you'd like to add?
Nothing really. Nothing. I think everything is already said. So
Yeah. I mean, no,
You're
not
still on
like
holiday.
no. I was just making notes, so I'm it's good that you reminded about that for the online we're expecting this GSOC stories as well. So I'm making notes. And I will be I didn't put it yet on socials, but I'll be representing Async API on GSOC mentor conference.
Yay.
Because apparently I'm the only one with visa. So I'll be in US at the beginning of October. So maybe by then we'll have we'll have some proposals from our GSOC folks. So maybe I'll be even able to promote the online conference among the GSOC mentors at the conference.
Awesome. All right. Okay. That'll be all actually. I don't have anything to add or subtract. The only thing that I have is subscribe to, if you want more information, details on what has been happening on the project, please make sure you subscribe to the newsletter. It's dropping on Thursday. So be sure to subscribe and get like the latest updates of what is going on in the community, the new projects that are there, what people are currently working on. It's been an exciting month actually. So be sure to subscribe, and we don't spam. The newsletter comes once in every month. So there won't be any spamming to your inbox. So be sure to subscribe. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions, maybe like for the project or what Async API is all about? Or if you need any clarifications, you have any confusion?
yeah, this is not this is not a question, and this is like a suggestion, and I've like talked to Ace about it already, but it's not on this call. So for the mentorship program, we're thinking of doing something like a live Q&A. Since we're putting it out for folks outside the community on socials too. So we're looking at having like a live Q&A either on LinkedIn or on Twitter, on X. We have not like concluded yet on that. So Ace will just be the one to answer most of the questions that will be asked regarding what Async API mentorship program is all about. So we are still dancing around the idea. Yeah.
Yes, that's actually a good idea. I think like every year we do have like a live stream for Q&A. So definitely we should do it again this year. Especially now with the home maintainership. I see most people be like, oh, what is this whole maintainership all about? So we definitely need to have that live stream to like answer all those questions. Like, no, we are not shying away, moving like to mentorship, but to maintainership. But why we are prioritizing maintainership? Yeah. So
Okay.
definitely a live stream is needed. So just let us know when the date is finalized so that we can like publicize it on socials and in the community as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'll retreat to his. Someone is raising Fuad.
Found?
Is it
Yeah,
Fuad?
Fuad. Yes,
Yeah,
Fuad.
Fuad. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, yes, basically, I just wanted to like clarify. It's concerning like the community ish. So I was speaking to Lucas and Jonas concerning the the repositories they wanted to manage, and I wanted to have like a follow-up with him on the decision, if any decision has been made concerning that as well.
Lucas, I think it's about the TypeScript
No, templates, right?
repos.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was the
but
Yeah,
one
is it
who
here?
reached out.
yeah. But what's the question? Because can you specify what you're asking about?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify, like, I wanted to get like a follow-up on the progress.
I would encourage you to join. There's a channel. It's unofficial, but we run it for almost 2 months already. There's a channel in Slack called Generator, where all the people interested with the code generation and the async API generator, we were there. Last 2 months, I had 2 GSOC mentees that were working on some refactoring in the generator and setting up the monorepo and like preparing for these templates activities that I mentioned to you. And they decided that they want to stay longer with the project. So we also will continue regular meetings of contributors and maintainers. And there's next meeting is tomorrow. So I would just encourage you to join this meeting. I'll put all the information in the generator channel. So we basically will discuss the next steps because there are still few things we need to complete to be able to actually start working on the templates. But that's the next big thing for the generator, how to bring in templates inside the generator repo and start working on them from there. So yeah, that's the current plan. But yeah, generator channel, join there. And tomorrow is the meeting. I'll put notes in the chat, in the channel later.
Okay, thank you very much.
Awesome. Anushka, Chris, do you have any questions about the community so far? How are you finding it?
Nothing from me. I'm still just trying to figure out my way around and figure out how I partition my time, which is I guess the big problem that I'm still trying to navigate when it comes to working in the open. So it's definitely a learning journey for me, but I'm doing my best.
So
Yeah, I kind of resonate with this, but one more thing I wanted to ask that you were talking about volunteers, right? Recently, with the conference, and so how can I be a volunteer, and is there any specific
Yeah, I just reach
like
out to me.
roadmap kind of?
Not specific. So I just reach out to me on Slack. I will send you the details of the volunteers. You will see different volunteer roles, and then you can pick the one that's best suits you.
Okay, sure. I'll reach
Yeah.
out to you.
And join the conference working group channel. If you're already
Yeah.
are you in our Slack already?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just joined the generator channel.
Oh yeah. So join also it's the working group is called WG
WG dash conference coordination.
coordination. Yeah, that's the name.
Okay, I'll join it. So I recently
right.
went through
Cool.
that event-driven architecture thing, that that workshop, and I really found it very beginner friendly and helpful. So I'm going through it right now. Will reach out to you once after I complete it. Thank you.
Of course. Which workshop you mean?
The event-driven architecture one that is there on YouTube and on the GitHub repository.
The one that I did?
Yeah,
You
you
mean?
will.
Oh, okay. I forgot about this one already. We need another version for Async
Yeah.
API v3.
It's
Yeah,
it's
actually
really
we
fun
do.
to go through it. It's quite beginner friendly and helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a 2.0 version needed. But yeah, good that you mentioned it. Thanks.
Oh, we have another version upcoming. I'll wait for it to release soon.
Yeah, I mean, we need it because it's the workshop is, I
Mhm.
think, 2 years old. And since that time, we already released Async API v3. There are some new concepts in it. So the fundamentals, they don't change. So probably the first 2 videos, they're most up to date, I would say, still up to date. But the other ones, they were covering Async API v2. So like some concepts changed. So I need to put on my list another item to work on.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think that'll be all. Should we call it a day?
Yes, please.
Elevate.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for everybody joining in on YouTube and whoever watched later. And shout out to Chris, to Bami, Anushka, Faud, and Lucas for joining me today. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Our next community meeting will be at 4 p.m. UTC. In 2 weeks' time on Tuesday. I'm not sure about the date, but yeah. So see you. Thank you so much, folks, and see you in 2 weeks' time. Bye.
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 Thank you, everyone. It was great being here today.
Bye.
Thank you.